Hello and welcome back. This is Pancake, the Surf King, and you are watching my heavy rain stream, either live or on YouTube, and I appreciate your patronage. I was last at the hospital. Doing what? I can't remember. Was Ethan just arrested? Can't remember. Cannot remember. I just got these 3D. Never mind. We're talking about heavy rain. Oh, good. They're showing you the cutscene that I wanted to show you last night after I went off live.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room. Please sign the visitor's book.
Okay, Forge.
Are you a member of the family? Yeah, you could say that. Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor. Thank you.
Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time.
I need something to eat. I need to get behind the counter.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle. Room 19. Where is that?
Eight, 9, 10, 11. I should take one. Does he work in this hospital?
Room 19. Where is that?
Does the killer work in this hospital?
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
You'll listen to me.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He's a good little boy, you know.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepherd, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
The fuck?
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me. Can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Listen, bitch. You're gonna tell me what I want to know. Oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hummingbird. The dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her. Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
What did the back of the photograph say?
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son, my little Johnny.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Maybe I blew my load a little too early. Your son, the killer, you know, the killer, the origami killer. Well, everyone loves origami. Oh no.
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her. Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Them, who are them? Them, John, and...
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Daughter, then. Daughter?
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
You remind me of my daughter.
This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember.
Come on. Pet her.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Oh, under the bed.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
The flower.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Lieutenant Blake. Oh my God, what did she learn? What did she learn? This looks like a scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey. This guy hasn't slept in 9 days. This is from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your son? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
I need to think about this. My 60 minutes to die. I can always make another baby. I can always make another baby.
I'll find you, Sean. I'll figure out a way, and I'll come and get you, son.
Madison's gonna tell me, and Madison wants to be with me, so if I can't find Sean, me and Madison have a child. I just don't have enough.
I can't find it! Where are you, Sean? Where are you?
Even if I took that poison, what was I gonna get? 5 letters? And 1 number? That wasn't gonna help me save Sean. It was just gonna kill me.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
Fuck you, Blake.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
It's not Mars.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
I should have let that religious nut shoot that prick. I go nuts
The
now.
killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful.
So when I was
That would be most unfortunate, sir.
playing ball with the glasses on,
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
nice. Okay.
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
Oh. Belongs to all lieutenants. All lieutenants get it when they get lieutenant.
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
Blake, I knew it. I knew it.
The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history. Impounded in a police case 5 years ago. The gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop.
Dun dun dun. Okay, got it, got it.
Two receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. That doesn't get us anywhere.
What about the time?
The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars. There was always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fog.
How long have I been bleeding from the eye?
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Okay, let's do it.
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha. He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
I'm getting the shakes.
Let me stay with you, Scott. I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
I can't just wait while you confront my son's killer.
It's the only way, Lauren. Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days. I'll come and get you when this is all over.
Tell me who the origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Listen, when I'm done, I'll tell you everything I know. I promise.
Oh, shit! Fuck yes! Yeah, Scotty! Way to go, Scotty! Scotty got a girlfriend. Scotty got a girlfriend. Get out of here, Blake.
I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back.
I mean, get out of here, Lieutenant. Get in the car. Get in the car and drive away. Just get in the car. Help! Help!
Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. Dad, it's John. He found your bus. He's
Get out of here,
drowning.
you little pest. Leave me alone.
Then come, Dad. Come on. John's gonna die. John's gonna
Well,
die.
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away.
Please, Dad. I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What did I
die, Dad.
tell you? Scrap!
Please, Dad. You've got to save John. I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please.
Get him a tube to breathe out of.
Don't forget about this guy.
What? Scotty? Scotty Blake? Scotty... The investigator? What is happening? This is a big fucking twist. All the evidence. And I killed the typewriter guy. Oh my god. Yeah, better get rid of that quick. Wow, I wanted Scott to have it all. Big fucking twist. Whoa. Wow. But she knows. She knows. But how are they gonna save Sean? Fuck Sean. All they need is love. All they need is love. Dun 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 dun. Dun. All they need is love. Na 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 na. All they need is love. Love. Love is all they need. Love is all they need. Oh, don't kill her. Don't kill her.
Yeah, lost your touch, girl.
Do not kill her.
The origami killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is.
What about the gun.
A cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop. That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke.
Stop walking and look this way and grab the gun. Yes, yes.
He used to be a cop. Probably knew exactly how an investigation would be carried out. Shit, it needs a password.
Rain. Incorrect. Origami. Incorrect. Shepherd. Incorrect.
How does this twisted fuck's mind work? Gotta be something related to his childhood. What did he call those paper dogs when he was a kid?
Max.
Got it. Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child.
What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry. There's no time to lose. This is where he cultivated the orchids that he left on the chest of his victims.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
Okay, come on. No, not there.
Oh my god. The gas can right in the flames. The whole place is gonna blow up. Wet clothes will give me a better chance of surviving.
Fuck. I don't know where I am. Fuck.
It's way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. I gotta find something else.
Oh shit.
The gas can. He left the gas can. It's gonna explode.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh jeez, oh jeez. 858 Roosevelt something? Call Ethan? I can't.
I know where Sean is. I've got to tell Ethan. I know where Sean Mars is. I've got to call that FBI guy, Jaden. He's the only one I can trust. He'll be able to save him.
My name is Madison Cage. You don't know me. I'm a journalist. We don't have much time, so listen carefully. Ethan Mars is innocent. The killer's name is Scott Shelby. Sean Mars is at 852 Theodore Roosevelt Road. Have you got all that?
Wait, I know this already. I'm on my way to the warehouse. I gotta go.
Call Ethan. Ooh, that was intense. And there's Sean. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die. Cold as ice. 5.848 inches.
An abandoned warehouse by the old docks. Perfect place if you don't want to be disturbed. There's nobody around. Shelby must think I died in the fire.
Sean? Sean, hang on. I'll get you out.
Did you find Sean Mars?
He's stuck in the well. He's drowning. Quick, help me get him out of here.
Oh. What? We know this guy's a crack shot. I should have called Ethan.
Holy Christ. Hang on, kid. I'll get you out of there.
Maybe undo the latch? Doi. Put him on his side.
Shit. He's not breathing. He's not breathing.
Oh damn, she'll never ride a motorcycle again. God.
Go ahead.
He said, go ahead. Like, do it. I'm tapping as fast as I can, messing up my good controller. Where's Ethan? Didn't I refuse to call him? Wasn't I on the phone with a friend while I was wearing a helmet earlier in the game?
Come on, breathe. Breathe.
This kid will live. Staying alive, ha, 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 staying alive,
Oh, you're okay, Sean. You're okay. You're safe now. You're safe.
Oh my God. No. Don't kill her. Oh. I'm pressing it. R1, come on, I'm pressing it. Go down. Man. I really thought Scotty was a good guy. Why they gotta make all big guys the villain, you know? Oh, he's a fat guy. He must be evil. Save the kid. It's sober.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery and tenacity of Norman Jayden, an FBI profiler brought in to help local police. State-of-the-art technology and his own investigator's flair allowed him to track down the killer. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims.
Oh.
Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Oh. Oh.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line. If we like it, it's ours.
It's beautiful.
Hey, Dad! I think I found my room!
Well, what do you think?
It's perfect, Ethan. We'll be able to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day, it'll all just seem like a bad dream. We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan. All three of us.
Yeah, fuck Mom. Mom gave us PTSD.
Our guest today is on the cover of today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Sean Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman Jayden.
He's gonna have tremors on live TV. What the fuck? I only took it when I had to. I don't even know what that was. I thought it was for side effects from the glasses. I thought the glasses were killing me. The glasses were killing me, right? What? Newest in holographic technology, Jayden. Oh no, he's gonna be the next killer, the holographic killer. Oh.
You killed my son, Scott.
Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms? You don't know why you did all this. Nothing can justify it anyway. I feel nothing but contempt for you. Nothing but contempt.
I want to see them again.
I'm a father too.
Oh.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Those are some alternate choices. Some of them. You know, I figured this game would be short. I mean, I was used to playing Fallout, so yeah, everything else is going to be super short, comparative. I guess tomorrow I'll start another chapter. I'll start another game and see where that goes. This was a pretty good game for the decisions I could make. Pretty good decisions. Pretty good game for the graphics and design. I think they won an award. Let me see. Heavy Rain, when I looked it up, Heavy Rain is the worst game ever. The worst game of all time. Heavy Rain, but I get the worst ending. Heavy Rain, worst, the end. Why did Ethan keep blacking out in Heavy Rain? During the early stages of Heavy Rain, Ethan's blackouts were originally going to be caused by a psychic link between himself and the origami killer during the accident at the mall. And there would be a playable segments consisting of Ethan swimming through a submerged house and discovering the body of one of the victims, I guess. Why Heavy Rain is a good game? A killer game worth playing. Heavy Rain is a game about a father in search of his son who was kidnapped by the origami killer. He has help from his friends, but it's not an easy task as everyone they meet is a suspect. The story of this game is very good. Very good. The story, very good. Heavy Rain sexism. Oh man. Sexism of Heavy Rain. For everyone who has never played Heavy Rain, it's a very cinematic game by the game studio about a father, Ethan Mars, whose son, blah blah blah. Is Heavy Rain sexist? Heavy Rain's success proved just how desperate audiences were for mature, complicated crime storytelling in games. They still are to this day, but as time goes on, people will look back less and less fondly on Heavy Rain's cruelty, its sexism, its stigmatizing attitudes to mental illness, I thought so, and sex work. Yeah. Who made Detroit Become Human? The same studio is a French video game. I knew it. Video game developer and publisher based in Paris. They made, they were founded in 97. Who developed 5 video games: The Nomad Soul, Fahrenheit, Heavy Rain, Beyond, Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. Is Detroit Become Human 2 coming out? A new series, this is July 21st, 22. A new series set in a world of quantic dreams. Detroit Become Human has been announced, and it's not quite the sequel you might have expected. For those that might not know, Detroit Become Human takes place in the city of Detroit. Huh, who would have fucking guessed? Is Detroit Become Human possible? Some of these are kind of stupid. Heavy Rain is bad. Heavy Rain story makes no sense. Heavy Rain chapters. Is Heavy Rain a good game? Heavy Rain plot holes. Heavy Rain 2, Heavy Rain Twist. Yeah, that was a big twist. Should David Cage work on a sequel? September 1st, 21. Cage has confessed he has no plans for Heavy Rain 2, but fans have been quite vocal about their love for the game. Why? Just keep making good games that look visually stunning and have a good, option for storyline choices, and just keep moving forward. You don't have to look back all the time. I'm only gonna play this like 1 or 2 more times, because I don't expect this game to be any different. Much different. It was a cool game. It gave me like 8 hours, maybe 6. Let me see this. Origami's Grave. 0 minutes. One hour 41. See how they're doing the date? It's 22/10/22. I like that. I'm gonna keep that there with 0007 and epilogue. Yeah. Let's look at the extras. Since I earned them. Let's look at the trailer. I bet this was good.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera. If you succeed, you will get your reward.
Agent Arnold Jaden, FBI.
Good evening. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer.
I'd like a room.
Madison Page, 27, single. Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminal. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it. You're gonna die, you sucker!
I swore on my son's grave that I would kill the man who murdered him.
I just don't believe he's guilty.
Your other son is a shepherd. What was his name?
Everything I did for love.
We saw that. We saw that. The police station. The police station. This looks like Batman and the GCPD. Convenience store. This is Madison's apartment. Is this supposed to be the is this supposed to be Shelby's apartment? The private eye office? Or is that still her? Is this still her apartment? She's sleeping on a bed with no frame, and then every bachelor has to have a bed with a frame, but she can do this? No, I don't have a problem with it. It's fine. It's fine. This is I don't know where this is. This is where Ethan moved to. This is the train station. The lockers. The angel with the little boy. Motel, Crossroads Motel. Nice concept art. Ooh, this was wow. That would have been cool to keep that in the middle of the room. That little pulpit, a little pew. No, I don't know what that is. But what would you call that? You kneel on it and you pray. This is the house of one of the victims. This is where the mother lived. Man, I can't believe that twist. I really wanted Scotty to be a good guy. I like that Mustang. That Mustang looks clean. I wonder if that's part of a mission, like to go in there, in the little office at the garage. And then if I mess up, if I crash too early, I get chased down by the cops on the freeway. Tattoo. That's cool. I like the retro look. Chasing down the parole dodger. This is Shelby's office. Shelby's private investigating office. I'm a brother Seamus. And that refrigerator saved Madison's life. Nice bedspread. I like the retro look of these concept arts. The mansion. The abandoned power plant that I couldn't just brush away the glass. I had to I had the army man walk through it. Stupid. And then I stop in the middle, just to catch my breath, and then it says, "Oh, I give up," and then I don't get the letters. Stupid. Ethan should have been there to save his son. The driving range. 311, 312. These are important numbers, I guess. They had to be in the game. Where was this? Oh yeah, the abandoned apartment that had a fire with the lizard origami. This is where I cut off my finger. And I should have looked around a little more to find things, but I mean, I found a sharp knife. I think that was the best. This is the gold room from The Shining. The typewriter and clock repair shop. And that poster right there has to be in the game. It looks like Shirley Temple. I don't remember where this is. Is this my apartment? Is this Shelby's apartment? No. No. No, this is the drug dealer's apartment where Ethan was supposed to kill the drug dealer. Yep, and then I was supposed to kill the father in the kids' room, and there's Mayor McCheese on the desk there. This is the bad part of town. You can tell because of that pink building right there, that pink house. And then the nice furniture with the wallpaper falling off. Oh, most notably right there. Noticeably right there. Really retro style to everything. With the refrigerator and the stove and the countertop. Oh yeah, this would have freaked me out. This is where the car was purchased. Where Jaden meets up with Captain Jack. And then the graveyard where everyone ends up. Oh, the Black Lagoon later changed to the Blue Lagoon. Funny. Why did it go so slow? It says Black Lagoon on the door. That looks like Quentin Tarantino standing with Robert Patrick super slow. It's going super slow. A sword dancer. You can't really see, but she's holding swords. Something's happening to the game. It's not looking good. This is the back office, the back room of Paco. Heavy rain in the middle of town. I like this look with that building just off in at the end of this road. A car. Oh yeah, we were pushed when our car went. We were tied up in the car, knocked unconscious, tied up in a car, and pushed into a lake. That was spooky dooky. And then I take my new girlfriend's car and I drive it through the living room of the guy who wronged me. And then I shoot all of his henchmen dead. And then I go to his office and he pulls a gun on me, but he doesn't know how to work it because he's too rich and affluent. And then I interrogate him, and I thought I was going to impale him on that saber-toothed tiger skull right on his desk, but I don't. And he sits down, and then he has a heart attack, and I give him his pills. This is from 2001, A Space Odyssey, but mixed with Alice in Wonderland, mixed with Hunger Games, because there's cameras, and people are dying. The back room of the secret room of Scott Shelby, the orchid origami killer. This is the abandoned warehouse district. Abandoned warehouse. This is where Sean was. Sean is found. We save Sean. There's a fight. Oh no. And then the mother of a victim goes to see the killer and says, I used to have feelings for you, but now I hate you. And typewriters, very classy. And the FBI guy is having hallucinations. He just can't differentiate between real life and the virtual world. Oh, these are the environments that you could be in. This is the Grand Canyon, or just a nice, I can't think of the word. This is obviously Mars. Under the sea. And they don't need to show the fall forest. We already saw this, didn't we? Heavy Rain prototype, the casting. We didn't see this.
Go ahead, take a seat. Can you give me your name and your age, please?
My name is Mary Smith. I'm 24.
Have you ever taken any acting lessons, Mary?
Not really. I couldn't afford it, but I watch a lot of films and I learn so much by watching them.
Have you shot anything recently?
I've had a few bit parts, little things here and there, nothing very serious for the moment. I'm always tall, too short, long hair. There's always something wrong with me.
Okay, have you learned your lines?
Yes.
Let's get started. Mark it, please. Dancing heavy rain, like the Mary Smith. And action.
The first time I saw you, I knew you were here. I thought these things only happened in the movies, you know? Pounding hard, the sweaty hands, and the shaky legs. I was coming out of the theater, and it started pouring heavy rain, so there I was, soaking wet, teeth chattering, freezing cold, and then you came up to me. You looked at me straight in the eyes, and you said, "Need an umbrella, miss?" You sent me flowers for weeks, and you said you'd love me forever. 3 months later, we were getting married. God, it sounds so stupid. It's such a corny romance. But real life never ends up being what you think it's going to be. You think it's going to be one big happy fairy tale. And then one day you wake up in an average little house, living an average little life, and your real dreams are about paying bills and maybe someday getting a bigger TV. And you realize that maybe that wasn't the life you were dreaming of. You realize maybe things could have been different. And maybe I actually could have lived with all that, but then one day it all just happened. Start with something small. A little lipstick on a collar. A few nights when you come home a bit late. At first I tell myself that I'm crazy, that you would never do such a thing. But just to ease my mind, one night I follow you as you leave the office. I follow you to the CG Hotel, where you meet the girl. And then my whole world falls apart. I come home and I cry for hours in my kitchen. I get the gun from the drawer in the bedroom and I tell myself that if this is all that life has to offer me, then I can do without. But then I changed my mind. After all, I'm not the one who was cheating. So, quietly, I wait for you to come home, sitting in my average little kitchen. Obviously, when you get home, you don't suspect a thing. So I press the fucking gun against your forehead, and I take a few seconds to watch the fear glow in your eyes. You tell yourself, she won't do it. She doesn't have the guts. She's just trying to teach me a lesson. But you are so wrong, honey. I sentence you to death for turning my life into a soap opera cliche. For stepping on my dreams. For not giving a shit about me all those years. And for lying to me and betraying me and humiliating me. I'm making an example out of you. For all the assholes out there who can make me keep on fucking us over and over. Goodbye, my love. So, how was it?
Very nice, very nice.
You think I might stand a chance?
Someone will get in touch with you and let you know.
She wasn't too bad, huh?
Doesn't matter, just do it for the part. Next!
Well, she starred in that. Casting real actors. to make a virtual game.
Hey, take it easy. You're gonna knock me over. So this is your big day, huh?
Am I grown up now?
10 years old. That's not exactly grown up, but you're getting there.
So, could you just give me a name for the killer?
My name is Pascal Langdale.
What is the text that was given to you?
I have Norma Jane and Ethan as well.
Sean may be dead in a few hours.
He wants to test me. He wants to punish me for Jason's death. I'm the one who should have died. I wanted to save him.
This guy is super
I
French.
would have done anything to give my life as well. I couldn't.
Super French.
Nothing day goes by that I don't see his face. Now, Sean has got nothing to do with that, nor do any of the other children. This has to stop.
You've got to hand yourself into the police.
If I hand myself into the police, I lose all chances of finding Sean. They'll question me, but I won't be able to tell them anything because I don't know anything. I don't know what happened.
Ethan, you may have killed those children. You don't know what you're capable of. You must end yourself in.
I have to save Sean at all costs. He may be a prisoner somewhere, and I'm the only one who knows where. If I have to face up to all these trials to prove to myself that I love my son, then I'll do it.
Ethan, it's crazy. You have to hand yourself in.
I'll hand myself into the police when I have found Sean. Now, promise me you won't inform on me until I have found my son.
Hand yourself in. You won't inform on me.
Sweetheart, what can I do for you?
I'd like a room.
For you? Anything.
That's for sure.
I'm 25. I've been modelling for 5 years. I didn't mean to get into modelling at all. I was scouted on the street. I was shopping with my mum. The last time I saw him, he was watching a convoy of trucks going by. I was about 50 yards away. He suddenly turned and looked at me. Locked on my eyes. I didn't realise what was happening straight away. I heard cries from behind me. Everyone started running in slow motion. I just remained motionless, locked on his gaze. I hadn't noticed the detonator in his hand.
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered. Fucking asshole! Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy. I'm all ears.
Yeah, Leon Rockingham.
Can you tell me a little bit what you've done recently?
The last thing I did a thing called Richard the Lionheart for the BBC.
Connor confessed.
You beat him all night to make him talk. He would have confessed to Kennedy's assassination if you asked him. Your confession is a heap of shit. Corder is not the origami killer. He's a sick child killer, but he has nothing to do with the disappearance of Sean Mars. We have lost time for nothing, and all this time it continues to rain. According to the weather forecast, we've got less than 12 hours before we reach 7 inches of rainfall, and we haven't the remotest idea where Sean Mars is.
I bought 10 minutes of your time, didn't I? All I ask is that you use that time to answer some questions.
So, this is where you work?
Disappointed?
No, it's just very different from what I imagined. How do you become a private eye?
Well, I was a cop for 20 years, and one fine day my wife decided to run off with, so you should see all the faces of the husbands when they first discover that I know that they have a mistress. It's like a little kid, their hand caught in a cookie jar. I could have tripled my salary. If I accepted everything they promised me, just to keep quiet.
so many careers saved by not being in this production.
In an experience like Heavy Rain, I believe the music plays a very, very important role, and we know that, but we rediscover that at each game. And actually, we believe that music is probably about 50%, if not more, of the impact of the images. The biggest challenge with music in a title like Heavy Rain is the non-linear nature of the piece. So many actors told us that it was like the work of 3 to 4 movies, and regarding the music, it's exactly the same. It's as much work as 3 to 4 movies because of the non-linearity of the game. So at the same time, you've got big volumes to record, but at the same time, you want to keep the same intention, the same intensity, and the same emotion in every single track in the game. So that's what the focus has been so far. I'm really pleased with the result.
It was a bit, bit difficult at the beginning, but at the same time easy because I knew David before, so I know what he likes and what he doesn't like. So for me, it's a good start. When you already have a relationship with the director, you save time. Build something that is not there. Everything is there. All the picture, all the details, all the faces, the emotion, the reaction of everybody. So you just have to work as a movie, to be there, just to maybe put a bit more focus about what you should expect on that scene or something like that. But I think in the music it's something, because for somebody sad it's something, for somebody else sad it's another thing. So it's very difficult that I would say, as Stravinsky said, that it's not really it's not you that you will express something by the music. It's the music itself that will express something.
In a process like Heavy Rain, there are some milestone moments, and definitely being here at the Bay Road is one of them. So when I wrote the script, I certainly had notes and soundtracks in my mind, which most of the time is not what you listen to at the end, what you get, but it's definitely better what I hear here today with a real orchestra. And I think that it makes a huge difference to have real musicians and a real orchestra and a real composer behind this game.
Well, I think that's a good stopping point. I'll see you tomorrow, at the very least, at 10 p.m. Central Standard. Okay, so whatever time it is in California, 2 hours before that. 2 hours ahead. If it's 8 o'clock in California, it's 10 o'clock where I am, and you need to log in and start watching my stream, okay? And if you're in New York, it's 2 hours behind you, so start watching at 12 midnight. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for Tales of from the Crypt, and maybe I'm gonna start a new game. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.